Hello YouTube, this is Bowtied Media, and today is a very special day. We've got an album react to BBU OK by San Holo, or album 2. Ooh, I've been very excited for this. 6 singles came out beforehand, and there's 20 songs on this project, so this is going to be a bit of a long video. It's an hour and 12 minutes full runtime. I'm not going to go over every single song because some of them are singles that I've already reacted to, and so I won't be doing those back, again. So I'll put links to those. You'll see how it works. But I'm essentially just going to go through in order the way this video is going to work. I'm just go through 1 through 20 and just react to them. I'm going to listen to the full song. I'm not going to cut out any of the me listening to the actual full song, so you can listen alongside me if you'd like. But yeah, all the time cards are there on the bottom bar, so you can skip to a certain song you want to listen to or a reaction to something. Everything will be out there laid out. But yeah, so let's just get into it. I'm super excited for this. I'm stoked to listen to this, and this is definitely going to be the longest reaction video I have ever done, probably without a doubt. Yeah. First song, I Am Thinking of You. It seems to be like a prelude type one, only a minute 30 seconds, but let's get into it. I Am Thinking of You. Nice, beautiful little acoustic. Now is this going to build into It Hurts? I did enjoy that. That was very calming. Is it continuous? Not quite. Okay, that was it. Real quick, I Am Thinking of You. It's the prelude to the project. I mean, there's not a ton going on here. Although I did love the outro, Vestal Avenue, from album 1. I really, really love that track. In terms of instrumental, what I liked more, I obviously like the other one. I wouldn't say obviously. I like the other one a lot better, Vestal Avenue, than I'm Thinking of You. But this is still a good tone setter for kind of what San Holo is trying to do for the rest of the project, assumingly what I've heard from all the singles at least. And yeah, there's not much really to say about that. It is a intro song. So we are going to move into song number 2, which is It Hurts. But I have already done a reaction to this, and so you can find that at the link up here, I believe on this side of the camera. Go and check out that video if you'd like to. I'm not going to put it into this one just because the runtime of this would be crazy, so you can go check that video out if you'd like to see my initial reaction to It Hurts. But we've got next, song number 3, new one by, well, I guess, featuring Bipolar Sunshine. So let's get into it. Or just not new one. Okay. Starts very abruptly.
I wanna live my life in overdrive. I wanna live without regrets in life.
I really do like Bipolar Sunshine's voice a lot.
Checking the time, every second is a new one. Say what's on your mind, tell me what it is that you want. Can't go back in time, every second
That's a stylistic riff we haven't really heard before from Son. Okay. I definitely like Find Your Way better right now. Okay, it's really chill drop. Get those trap triplets in there, those hi-hats. Okay, we're gonna get a third build here. We need the same drop though. Okay, half time it. Okay. Huh. So, this is a weird transition between the two, but that's okay. New one with Bipolar Sunshine. Honestly, pretty underwhelmed with that track. You know, just after listening to Find Your Way, I just feel like that was meh at best. It just felt like a knockoff Find Your Way, or just a little more underwhelming. It didn't have that kind of energy that I think Find Your Way did, that why I like it so much. I think currently that's my number one favorite, I think, of the singles. But yeah, you know, I was a little underwhelmed with that. I think it could have gone a little more. I think it could have done a little bit more with that last kind of drop. But something I also want to reiterate is Holo is going a lot more poppy with this project, or at least with the singles we've heard so far. It's a lot more geared towards commercial success and a wider audience, which is a trend we've seen a lot more right now, especially with Porter Robinson singles, Tristram. Yeah, a lot of artists are taking their kind of style and making it more friendly for everyone, a wider audience to listen to, which isn't a bad thing, it's just a change. Yeah, I just wish it had a little bit more something to it, a little kick. But that's it, that's track 3. Track number 4 is BBU OK, the title track. And, you know, sadly, I did not do a react to this song. So, an initial react to the song, I will give you some quick thoughts. I actually, similar to New One, I didn't actually love it a ton. I just thought it was kind of there, and it definitely was a recognition of Holo going in this kind of new poppier direction that's geared towards a wider audience. And so I wasn't a huge fan. I think it's probably my least favorite of the singles that was released. But yeah, we'll see if it grows on me in the grand scheme of this project and what it all sounds like, but that was BBU OK. Up next is Black and White, which I also did a react to beforehand. So the link to that will actually be there because I did do a react to this one. So go click that if you want to see my initial reaction to Black and White. And I think it was my fault that came out on the double-sided single there. But yeah, so that song is there. Go listen to that if you'd like to. it is there. Just hear my initial reactions to that. We're gonna do track number 6, I Just Wanna Fucking Cry. That is the name of this with the Nicholas. I'm super excited for this one in particular. I really love the Nicholas. I love his vocal delivery and his kind of sad boy style music. It's perfect like sad boy Bitbird stuff, and so I'm a big fan of the Nicholas in particular. So let's hear what this sounds like. Track number 6, I Just Wanna Fucking Cry.
Feeling bright, follow light, ease my mind, dance all night, close my eyes, don't know why, I just wanna fucking cry.
It sounds a little cheesy off the first bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Wanna fucking cry.
It does not seem sincere at all.
I just wanna fucking cry.
Okay, I dig this production though.
I just wanna fucking cry.
Just it still sounds a little silly to me.
I just wanna fucking cry. You know what it's like. Blinding lights, blurry eyes. I'm alright. I'm alright. I just wanna fucking cry.
As he's losing his voice.
Follow light, ease my mind, dance all night, close my eyes, don't know why. I just wanna fucking cry.
Okay, it's gonna be a 2-dropper, so we'll see where it goes, round 2.
I just wanna fucking cry. I just wanna fucking cry.
Okay!
Fucking cry.
I don't know why I keep laughing at that. Okay. That was track number 6. I just want to fucking cry. Again, this is not a good hot streak for me right now. I'm not feeling that track a ton. It's not like it's bad, but I just am like, meh. I think I'm so used to listening to the Nicholas stuff, like his Sondra EP and or Teardrops, where he's just got like, it is that kind of more raw, emotional take on a track or lyrics, and I get the tonality of where they're going for this with a song, and how this can resonate with a lot of people, and I think this will actually be this is like a really easy TikTok song, I think. I'm not on TikTok at all, but if he was trying to make something like that, that would I think be this song for sure. Yeah, I think this is definitely made for that kind of sad boy commercial pleasure, I guess, where just everyone kind of has that, it's just like that almost dark, depressing meme culture where everyone's just like, yeah, I just want to fucking cry, and just like, yeah, I don't know, doesn't necessarily relate to me. I don't think I've found myself ever really being super sad all the time in life or something like that, but that's totally besides the point. It doesn't relate to me, I think, that song more than anything, and so the production was okay. It was definitely, I think, the best of the 3 new songs, but yeah. We're going to move into Heal and the Up Percent. This is actually what I thought the title of this album was going to be. He was so like just throwing this in people's faces on Twitter, the up percentage. I think it's brilliant. It's great marketing. It is a great thing for the EDM community in general, just to see, and just people in general, just to see how you guys are feeling. We ask each other all the time, how you feeling? Or I'm feeling good. But when you have a percentage that's like, I'm feeling like a 92, you're like, wow, I'm just loving life right now. Or like a 10, you're like, oh, I got to check in on this person. So I think it's a brilliant idea. I love that he did it. I thought the album was going to be called this. My guess is it's not, because it's actually hard to like how would you do the up arrow on your keyboard right now? I wouldn't personally know. I know you can do all this other stuff with it, and yeah, but so that's honestly why I think it's called BBOK and not the up arrow. But yeah, so this is track number 7, Heal, or up percent, I think that's how you'd say it. Here we go. It's like a little bit of a lullaby. That classic kind of trap hit from Son. And I guess, other than the first song, there has been no instrumentals. So I wonder if this is going to be instrumental. We'll find out right here. Ooh! Okay, so I think it is a fully instrumental track, would be my guess. Unless this is just an intro. Ooh, the key change. I don't know how I feel about that. Is he gonna do it again? I wonder if he will. Okay. Get real trappy in here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Again, almost just like a lullaby. Oh, it's cool. Okay. Ooh, and it is continuous into the next track. I think that's might be the first time that was. Just hearing a little bit of the first one. Okay, that was Heal, and I have a bit of a bet here. I think these next 5 songs in between 6 and 10 are going to be a kind of sad boy saga, I want to say. Like you listen to it and it's just like an emotional, just like you'll cry about it, you just want to fucking cry, and then you'll heal about it, and you're talking about how lonely in LA, and then you're going to be lonely again, and I'm not sure what this clown thing is, but we'll find out. That would be my guess, is this is kind of like a sad boy saga, is the best way I could put it. I guess 6 songs? No, 5 songs. But in terms of production, not bad. I mean, there were no vocals, so this is the first, I think, purely instrumental. I'm not going to count the first track. I think that's just... Yeah, I'm not gonna count the first track. So this is the first, like, full-length, I guess, song that's not like a prelude or anything. That is a fully instrumental track. It was good. I enjoyed it a ton. But I really do like the single stuff more, and the stuff that's really more out there and either in your face or just has some more flair and uniqueness to it. And so I did enjoy the track, and I think it's a great contemplative track, if anything, where you kind of just sit and wallow in that feeling. But yeah. We're going to move on to number 8, Lonely in LA. So this is a continuous from Heal to Lonely in LA. I'm not sure if it was to the 6 and 7. I just want to fucking cry and heal. Let me just check real quick. Is it continuous? I'm just listening for it. Not really. But it is between Heal and Lonely in LA. So, here's track 8, Lonely in LA. Ooh! I like the deep bass here. Okay. I vibe to this. Okay. I mean, we'll see what it does with the second drop here. Oh. Clapping and guitar coming in. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was Lonely in LA, and I guess the song is slightly cohesive to the next song. What's the word? Transition seamlessly. Sort of. I think that was my favorite of the new songs so far, of the ones that I've actually been listening to this round. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like overblown, or like, what's the word? That's not the right word. I'm not like holy crap, this is the greatest thing ever. I do like it. Like, I'm not saying like this is terrible stuff. I'm just not like, holy crap, Son Holo is absolutely like destroyed my life with this or something like that. And so, yeah, I thought it was good. Again, it's still just a lot more pop oriented, although he did do a little less of that with that kind of final drop section there, with whatever the kind of glitchy section. But just real quick, here's a great example of why he's doing more kind of commercial friendly pop, electro pop music. Black and White and My Fault came out at the same time. I thought My Fault was miles better than Black and White, like a ton more. My Fault only has 283,000 plays, and Black and White has 1.191 million. That's like, what, almost 5 times? It's about 5 times as much as My Fault. And people are just wanting more of that kind of stuff, and that's why he's making all this kind of stuff. So it's just not my regular cup of tea, but it's still good. We're going to move into track number 9. It seems to be his transition of sorts. The Great Clown Pagliacci? Pagliacci? Pagliacci. That's what I'm going to say. The Great Clown Pagliacci. So let's listen to this quick track.
A man went to the doctor one day. He said, "Doc, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to. I'm completely depressed. I don't know what to do with my life. It's full of uncertainty. I wake up every day. I can't see a light at the end of the tunnel." And the doctor said, "Well, it's great that you came in today of all days, because the great clown Pagliacci's in town, and he has a show tonight. And nobody ever goes to his live performance and doesn't leave, completely full of life." And the man burst into tears, and the doctor said, "Well, what's wrong?" And he said, "Doctor, I am the great clown Pagliacci."
Interesting. Wow. I think that had more narrative elements to that than any track so far. I think without a doubt, actually, especially in the beginning of this runtime, like even including It Hurts, BBOK, and Black and White. For just a quick transition track. Wow. For me, for what I got from that explored the ideas of someone that constantly fills other people up and gives them joy, but then are they filled themselves? And that's something that, ironically, I have struggled with in the past, not in terms of joy. I would say more of work, of just working so hard to get other people to be in a spot where they just feel loved and cared for and in a great spot in a team or work environment. But then someone turns around and says, "Are you getting rest?" or something like that. And you're like, "Oh, no, not at all." And so I get that. So that was interesting. That was a really interesting track. I'm just gonna real quick do a Google search of Pagliacci. I can't remember how we said it anymore. And just see if there's some more meaning to that. It was an opera. It's an Italian opera. Okay, so the little bit of research I've done into this, Pagliacci, I still am saying not correctly, is about a dramatic tale of love and betrayal. This clown revolves around, or the play revolves around a person being in like a relationship with someone else, and then they're secretly in an affair with someone else, and during a performance, the one person stabs the cheating wife or something like that. Okay, so I'm sure there's more to it in the actual imagery there of the song that I'm either just not getting right away, or I guess, yeah. there's a lot to that, which I'm not going to dive into right now. It's not the point of it. It's just to get the initial reaction to everything. I will dive into that a little bit more in my album review, hopefully, if I want to actually tackle that subject. But that was track number 9, The Great Clown Pagliacci. I still am not saying that right. Number 10, I Get Lonely Around People Too. This is the longest track on the album, so this will be an interesting song. I really do enjoy long tracks for the most part, so maybe I will enjoy this quite a bit. So here we go. I Get Lonely Around People Too.
Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you.
I'm really interested to hear where the song is going to go.
Around people too.
I thought that was... Okay, this is all the structure for me to love a song at the beginning. This is like my style, like everything Matters When It Comes to You is like this. So, let's see. I'm always a big fan of those grander, almost operatic or epic tracks. And this has the recipe to be one so far. Ooh. That is a new sound. Huh. Super interesting atmosphere of this track.
Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round people too.
I'm getting these wrong on this song, where I think it's gonna go. What's it gonna do? Similar drop? Or is it gonna go ape with like a distorted guitar? Get a little yelling in there, like you've changed, I've changed? I don't think so, but
Don't you worry, it's
I
not
think it's gonna do very similar to what it did first drop.
lonely round people too. Don't you worry, it's not you. I get lonely round around people too.
Okay. I do dig this. Ooh. Ooh. Halftime. I do like when song goes halftime on those tracks. I am a fan of that. I think he overuses it a little bit, but I don't know why I thought that was going anywhere else. Well, that was a high laugh. Okay. I get lonely around people too. I'm just going to say, when I thought those kind of 5 songs were like a sad boy saga, I Just Want to Fucking Cry too, I Get Lonely Around People too. This next track, Thoughts and Chemicals, might also do that, but it totally was that. Like, it was totally just like just a sad section. Just where it's just like almost heartbreak and loneliness and I guess the clown stabbing someone to death or a partner who was cheating to death on stage. Yeah, so there's just lots to that. That makes me wonder. I know Holo does talk a lot about relationships and emotions in his tracks. He does all the time. That's kind of his main thing, I would say, for the most part. And this whole thing is called BBU, okay? So it's going to tackle a lot of topics like that. So I wonder if this is actually if it's a full storyline, if it really is intentionally meant to go from a beginning and have a nice conclusion at the end. But who knows? Maybe we'll see with the rest of the song, with the rest of the album, I should say, and the songs. But that was I Get Lonely Around People too. I was a fan of it. I thought it was actually, again, one of the better ones. That probably now is my favorite single, non-single, from the stuff we've listened to so far. I was definitely a fan of it. I'm just going to wipe off my leg here. I did like the long, drawn-out kind of sections to it. Again, I really like the non-poppy stuff, the stuff that's not made for commercial success as much. I just like the ones that are more creative. I wouldn't say creative. That's not the great word to use. Not geared towards a wider audience as much. And because I think Holo, what he did before, like his older, like purely EDM stuff, was geared exactly towards me. And so that's why I think I resonate with that stuff more. But yeah, we've just hit the halfway point of the album now. And we are going to be playing next track number 11, Thoughts and Chemicals. Here we go. These are long 3 songs back to back. 10, 11, 12. They're like 15 minutes.
I see you. I know you wanna be seen. Is that dress new? Or just new to me? Don't worry, I see you. You're never even ever leaving. You're a fucking tattoo. The pain is weighing, the ink's still bleeding. I'm lost in second thoughts.
I'm not sure what this lead vocalist of American Football, I'm not sure. It sounds like someone else. I'm not sure what it is though.
Lost in second thoughts.
Sounds like another kind of poppy lead vocalist.
Lost in second thoughts.
Classic halftime. Every time. Ooh, nice guitar riff.
I see you in every window, on every pillow, in everything. So tiring. Don't worry, I see you. You're never even ever leaving. You're a fucking tattoo. The pain is weighing, the ink's still bleeding. I'm lost in second thoughts.
Okay, we're just gonna end higher or lower.
Second thoughts.
I'm gonna start high and then end low.
Lost in second thoughts.
So you got that driving beat. That last part felt a little off, but yeah, that just sounded slightly off to me for some reason. I guess song's not over. Let me wait. Okay, that was Thoughts and Chemicals with American Football. I have never heard of American football before, so I have no idea what their normal sound is like, if they're kind of pop, alternative, if they're rock. I have honestly no idea. I don't know if that was just the lead singer either, so I know nothing about American football, so I'm just going to assume they provided vocals and some instrumentation there. I mean, it's not like, these aren't blowing me out of the water, and they're not like insane to me. They're kind of just there. They don't seem like they're overly impressive to me. It's still good Sun Holo tracks. They're things I enjoy, but they're not just like this, oh my gosh, this is the best in the world. Yeah, so that was Thoughts and Chemicals. I'm not going to explore it much more. I really feel like I don't have much to say about these tracks now, as much. But yeah, that was Thoughts and Chemicals. Up next, track number 12, My Fault. I did a react to this already. So, bam, right there in that top corner. Maybe I got the timing right to that. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, my reaction to My Fault, if you want to go listen to that. I think that's probably my number 2 favorite single from the LP so far. Find Your Way is just a great kind of banger of a track. It's in between. I'll talk about that when I get to that. But I really did like the like grunginess, grittiness of My Fault and how like destructive it felt and was. And so I want to listen to my initial reaction to that. Bam, it is up there or probably gone by now. But yeah, that was My Fault. So we're going to move into track 13, Make This Moment Last. Track 13, here we go. I just built to myself.
Are you scared of all these changes? Are you trying to hold on tight? Memories are slowly fading. I hope that you realize time is moving fast, but we can make this
Those kind of distant chimes are kind of nice. Oh, that's the drop. Wow. That is unique, that's for sure. In a good way. Ooh, love the panning. Maybe opposite for you guys, but... Okay, I'm vibing in this one. Okay, I do dig this. Again, when it's not made for radio, I really enjoy it. Or primarily made for radio. That is... Huh. That is by far some of the most unique sound design I think I've heard from Holo. Yeah, I liked those chimes when I first heard them, and then they were actually the drop, so that was pleasing. I really enjoyed that. It was definitely more of a, like, the rest of the tracks have been pretty much like all electro pop to this point. And more so probably just pop. But this is definitely like future bass. Like that is without a doubt future bass liquid trap. And so that was the most, I think so far of anything, the most like EDM song. So that's, I don't want to just be a snob for the EDM style tracks. I really don't, but I relate to those more, and I like those more. And maybe I just need to adapt, just like all the other artists have been right now. But yeah, I was a fan of that one. It caught me off guard in a good way, and so that's what I'll say about that. Up next, track number 14, "Find Your Way." It is a song I already reacted to. The first one I reacted to because I missed BB, okay? So, bam! Right there, "Find Your Way" is going to be right there if you want to see my initial reaction to that. "Find Your Way," I think, was my favorite single so far, and probably my favorite thing that I've heard yet. I really do enjoy it. It's kind of alt R&B kind of style to it, with a good mixture of everything he's kind of doing, old school and new school. I really do like it a lot. I think it's the best mix between his old style and this new style with just that alt R&B hook in the middle. And so I love Bipolar Sunshine on it too, and it was just a solid track all around for me. That was "Find Your Way." Track 15, "Do You See Me?" Just with no features, so here we go. "Do you see me?"
So much noise now. Can you hear me? Close your eyes now. Do you see me? So much noise now. Can you hear me?
Okay. Whoa. That just... What song does this sound like? I think it's Find Your Way. I think it actually is. I'm so bad at remembering the other stuff. It sounds so similar to another soundtrack. It's gotta be the same key. Is it Find Your Way? Show Me. Is it Show Me? Ah, whatever. It sounds very similar to his other songs. I think I said the same thing about Find Your Way though. I think in my initial reaction I said it sounded like Show Me. Or I know, I think I said Everything Matters mistakenly when I realized it was Show Me, but... Okay. Yeah, drop out again. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is... And halftime. Just has to go halftime, doesn't he? Okay, I didn't love the crackle in that end part of that voice. I get it with the point of do you hear me and then do you see me? I get that, but I like that one. Again, it's more EDM-y than poppy, than it's more like future bass and it is electropop. And so I like it more that way. I'm the very thing I sought to destroy. That's just the stuff that I like more, resonates with me more. Yeah, I don't have much more to say about that. Do you see me? I was a fan of that. Good energy to it. I like how it like kind of dropped out and then kept the beat going. Had that strong driving beat for the whole track. And yeah, that was track 15. Do you see me? Okay, definitely getting into the back half of this record now. We've got track 16, 4 left of the stuff that is not singles, because I've changed is track 19, so we've got Feels Right, Ewing Street, Wheels Up, and One More Day left. So, this is Feels Right. Oh, weird tonal change. Because it was just building and then I kind of just, Ooh, got that kit. Really interested to see where this one's gonna go.
As long as it feels right.
Ooh.
Feels right.
It's a little bouncy.
As long as it feels right.
Almost swing beat it? Swing. That didn't make any sense.
Are you living your own life? Are you buying all those lies? I'm not listening anymore. Put your foot down to the floor. As long as it feels right, I'll put up a good fight. As long as it feels right. As long as it feels right.
That time it didn't feel as weird. Maybe I was just caught off guard by it the first time.
Feels right. As long as it feels right. Feels right. As long as it feels right. Feels right. Whatever they say, hope you find your way. Whatever they say.
Ooh, deep bass. See, this is what I've been missing. More halftime. Okay. That was feels right. That was, I think, okay, so let me try to put this in as much perspective as I can. I've talked a little bit before about how I like the EDM stuff more than the more electro-poppy, the more future-based style than future bass, electro-pop. I'm more in this category of stuff like Do You See Me, and then Make This Moment Last, the last half of Find Your Way, My Fault, that kind of stuff. This is, I think, more so in the middle of anything else than there is on the rest of the album. I think this feels like, for sure, the biggest middle ground of any other track where it comes to, yeah, just that kind of in between the stuff that's more, has a wider appeal and the more EDM-focused style. And so it wasn't a bad song. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure why that one is all caps. I mean, My Fault is all caps and It Hurts is all caps, but those ones are like kind of like loud in your face more so. And this one is not as much. So who knows? Who knows why that one's stylistically in all caps? Neither ones are not. But yeah, not much more to say about that. That was Feels Right. We're going to move into the 17th track of this 20-track album, Ewing Street. And so, let's play it right now. Here we go. Ewing Street. Oh. Oh, who's the artist that does this a ton? I can't remember what artist does this a ton, but this... I think it's a really popular name that does this, like, kind of like high pass, low pass filters. Or like just swells. The entire song is swells, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that outro as much. Kind of the same as You've Changed, I Changed. The outro just felt like it was a little sloppy. Huh. Whoa. Just gonna minor it up. Okay, that was Ewing Street. That was by far, production-wise or stylistically, the most like the black sheep of the album so far. Unless these last two that I haven't heard are wildly different. Yeah, dang, that was definitely something. I have a not mini theory. I don't know. With still 2 more songs to go. I think this back half is more EDM focused than the more electro-poppy, if that makes sense. Where the front half of the album is just a lot of just like stuff that people are going to listen to more so on the radio or have wider appeal. And this back half is kind of like the hidden gems sort of the project. And something that myself as someone that's going to go through and actually listen to those more so. And so if you're going to listen to the whole album, you're not going to, I don't care about just listening through front to back in terms of listening to what I want to hear right away, that I kind of dive into the backtracks of the album. If that makes sense. I hope that makes a little sense. But yeah, that was a fun little instrumental kind of transition track. I'm not sure how often I will come back to that track other than through full listens of the project, of the LP as a whole. But it wasn't a bad song. I liked it stylistically. It just didn't, don't know if I'll ever really revisit that a ton. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Up next, 2 songs left to go that I have not talked about, and that is Wheels Up, track number 18 with Weezer. I know Weezer's put out something recently, and I know Weezer's a big name. I don't consciously know if I've ever listened to a Weezer track. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to say before going into this. So I really don't know what inspirations are going to be coming from Weezer here, but I don't know if I have consciously gone in or I could name a Weezer track. I mean, obviously I can click on Weezer and see that their top tracks are like Island in the Sun, Say It Ain't So, Buddy Holly, but I definitely have no idea what those songs sound like. Oh wait, Beverly Hills. No, I do know that song. Okay. Other than that, I don't know other songs. I didn't know that was Weezer beforehand, but here we go. Wheels Up, Son Holo, and Weezer. Interesting collaboration.
Golden girl, it's time for you to fly. You gave it all, hoping to see me smile. I took you in, I never gave you back. Look at me with my head in the clouds. Don't touch the sky and go where you can go. You'll feel the sun, you'll see the earth below. This is your right, you've earned the greatest joy.
I like this so far. In terms of the more commercial friendly stuff. Oh, maybe it won't be.
Wheels up, adios,
Yo.
baby, out of here. Pack it up, gonna disappear. Sometimes
Yo! Yo. This might be my new favorite. How is this not a single? When you have a song with Weezer, how do you not make that a single? Unless this one gets the music video and it's like kind of the last single. Like the release single. Yes. Wow. I am shocked that one, this wasn't a single, and two, how much I enjoyed this. Wow. Okay. Okay, a couple things I need to say about this one. First of all, might be my favorite so far. It is, yeah. And then here's the second part of this. Considering this is with Weezer, and they're such a popular name, I expected this to be a lot more commercial friendly, like I've talked about over and over again on this review so far, or this reaction. And I expect it to be more like a black and white style song, or something like BB OK, something that was just like, could be played anywhere, radio friendly, all that kind of stuff. Holo did not take that approach with this track. And then it was like, it's probably the most like EDM-ish track of anything on this album I've heard so far. And I love that about it, that you have almost the audacity to grab Weezer on a track and then be taking this more pop-oriented route in this whole project and be like, nah, I'm going back. I'm going to do this more electronic-y focused style of track with Weezer. Mad props to San for that. San or San, whatever you want to say it. Dang. Okay. I was a fan for sure. I really love that drop section. I need to go listen to the lyrics more, obviously a second round through. The first time I don't really listen to the lyrics a ton. I just more focus on the production and what I'm trying to react to and or, I guess, listen for. But, yeah, big fan. Big ups for that track, Wheels Up. Which leads us into track 19, You've Changed, I've Changed. And guess what? I've already reacted to that. So, bam. There you go. It'll be up there somewhere. The link to that. I've changed the initial reaction to that. I was a fairly good fan of that one. And so go listen to that if you want to see my initial reaction to that. I will not talk about it here. But that leads us into the finale, the final, this video is so long so far. One Day with Mija, I think it's how you say it. Mija, and Mr. Carmack. I've actually listened to a lot of Mija. That's why I've pronounced it. That's what I'm going to say it. I've listened to a lot of her stuff in the past, and I've really liked her vocal performances, and especially her Better track, the one that was really future-based oriented. Really big fan of that one. So I'm interested to see what this is going to be. This is the final track of the album, Baby OK. And here we go. One More Day. It's gonna take a slow approach to the end, just like Vestal Avenue kind of was. Not slow, but just like a a calming end.
If we only had one more day. What is the last thing you'd say? If we only had one more day.
My guess is that's Mr. Carmack's vocals. I've never listened to him before, I don't think.
What is the last thing you'd say? What is the last thing you'd
This is Mija.
What is the last thing you'd say? If we only had one more day. What is the last thing you'd say? What is the last thing you'd
If that's their only vocal features, or their only additive parts to this track, I'll be a little disappointed.
What if we can't run away? 'Cause no one was willing to change. So much that I'd like to say. So much that I'd like to say. What if we can't run away? And this is the price that we pay. So much that I'd like to say.
Gotta have more halftime. Of course you had more halftime into it. Oh, the really slow fade. I don't like the slow fades. It's okay though. It's just me. I get it for the final. Oh, there's still like 45 seconds. This be a really slow fade. Ah, no, I bet she's gonna do like that Foley at the end. I get the slow fade, especially for the final track of an album, so I get it. It's more for the album as a whole rather than a just individual listen. So I really do understand that. But I gotta listen here and see if there's anything. It's really quiet. It really did just... Wow. It really did just slow fade for about a minute of that track. It was just a slow fade out. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed that my guesses are just the vocal features of Mija and Mr. Carmack. A little disappointed that they just had these kind of, I don't know, distorted, raw, kind of rough vocals that were just saying, if you only had one more day, kind of what would you say? I think they could have had a little more impact in the track list. Why even bother giving them a feature in that sense? But in terms of my thoughts on this track individually, I didn't love it. But I definitely think I was more right in the fact that this whole last half of the album was definitely more focused on the kind of more older school electronic sound or tonality rather than the more kind of electro pop, commercial friendly stuff that the front half was. But that was the album. BBUK. Final thoughts. Here they are. Not as good as album 1. Album 1 has a special place in my heart. I love it so much. I even listening to this a ton more, I don't think there's any way that this will surpass album 1. I don't think, at all. Not even close. Like I said before, this was really Son just showing that he was taking a more commercial-friendly, wider radio approach to the track list, and I didn't mind that. I did like it quite a bit, but it just felt a little repetitive over time. It just felt like the tracks were kind of just kept going, and it was the same sound or same tonality again and again and again, especially when he would just do 1 drop, 2 drop, and then halftime drop, or just 1 drop, halftime drop. It felt like it was... the kind of style was getting a little repetitive there. I didn't have the big ups and downs and ebbs and flows that album 1 did. Even think about Everything Matters When It Comes to You. That whole song was a big journey in where it went, and there weren't really a ton of songs like that in this one. But relatively, I did enjoy it. I think it's going to garner a lot more success than album 1 did. It's 20 tracks long, so that's insane. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. So let me know what you guys think. I've been Bowtied Media. What did you think of BBUK? The album was, what songs were your favorites? What did you like the most? What did you not like the most? I would love to hear it in the comment section below. But like I said, I've been Bowtied Media, and I will see you in another video.